One of the biggest threats to any workplace investigation is collusion. Collusion occurs when witnesses or subjects discuss the investigation with one another and begin coordinating their stories. Even if they are not intentionally lying, these conversations can influence memories, contaminate evidence, and make it difficult to determine what actually happened. The investigator's goal is to preserve each person's independent recollection of events. The most effective way to prevent collusion is to interview people individually and in private. Witnesses should never be interviewed as a group because group discussions can influence opinions, suppress differing views, and encourage people to agree with the most confident or outspoken individual. Each interview should capture the witness's own independent account. At the beginning of every interview, investigators should remind participants that the investigation is confidential. They should explain that the interview, the questions asked, and the underlying incident should not be discussed with colleagues until the investigation is complete. Some organizations reinforce this expectation by asking participants to sign a confidentiality acknowledgement. More importantly, investigators should explain why confidentiality matters not to silence employees unnecessarily, but to protect the integrity and fairness of the investigation. Interview sequencing also plays an important role in reducing collusion. Conducting interviews in a planned order and scheduling them close together leaves less opportunity for rumors to spread through the workplace or for witnesses to compare stories. In high-risk cases, investigators may also use surprise interviews when there is a genuine concern that advance notice could lead to collusion or the destruction of evidence. Investigators should also manage the role of support persons or employee representatives. While employees may have the right to bring a representative or support person, that individual should not also be a witness in the same investigation. They should understand that their role is to provide support, not to answer questions, coach the interviewee, or influence the evidence. During the interview, investigators can also assess whether collusion may already have occurred. Simple questions such as, "Have you discussed this incident with anyone?" or "Who have you spoken to about this matter?" can help identify possible information sharing. If several witnesses provide nearly identical wording or unusually consistent accounts, the investigator should explore whether those similarities resulted from genuine recollection or from prior discussions. At the same time, investigators must exercise caution when imposing confidentiality requirements. Confidentiality should be used only when there is a legitimate need to protect the investigation, such as preventing evidence contamination or witness intimidation. It should not become a blanket rule that unnecessarily restricts employees from exercising their legal rights. The purpose is to preserve the integrity of the investigation, not to silence employees. By combining careful interview sequencing, individual interviews, appropriate confidentiality instructions, and thoughtful questioning, investigators can significantly reduce the risk of collusion and improve the reliability of the evidence collected.